Hey everybody, my name is Scryptar. Welcome to a brand new series on this channel. We are playing the Ur-Quan Masters HD. Some people might still know this game. It's from somewhere around the 1990s, better known as Star Control 2. Yeah, this thing is open source, or has been for a while now. And some of you might be asking, oh Scryptar, are you nuts? Why are you playing this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, I just moved home and I don't have my DSL connected yet, so I can't do anything that requires me to be online. And I'm running out of pre-recorded stuff. I mean, I had a good 2 weeks back up, but you know, now we're out. So I need to do something single player, and I always wanted to do a vintage or retro style game, and you know, if I can't be online, then there's nobody there who can disturb me, so it's finally time to get back into a single player game. Here we go. What is this game? Well, let's just go and have it explain itself. Dun, 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 dun. For the Alliance! Something. Okay, let's do this. What is thy name? I guess this will do. What's the name of your flag? Vindicator? Who would name a precursor multi-purpose utility vessel Vindicator? No, that's not gonna happen. Come on. There you go. Scharnhorst it is. So here we are. What an intro. So, just, you know, too long didn't read. I know. So, what happened is basically, at some stage in the past, Earth advanced to a stage where they became spacefaring and they met other races and they built this alliance of free stars and fought the evil Ur-Quan. And, yeah. And nobody knows what happened, really, with, well, close to the end of the war, where pretty much everybody was nearly defeated. Because we were stranded on some science mission. Alright, so down at the bottom of the screen, here, that's our ship and that's how fast it turns. This thing is not good. Not by any means. So, what are we going to do here? There's a couple of things you can do in this game. There's a lot of things you can do in this game. We basically get to experience pretty much all of them within the first couple of minutes. So, you know, let's just go for it. This is Soul, as you can see on the top of your screen there. There is no mouse control in this game. This is just arrow keys. And spacebar, or something like that. That's how old it is. On the right hand side there, right beneath the name Scharnhorst, you can see we have one landing craft, which we're going to use very soon. We have 10 fuel units, we have an Earthling cruiser in our fleet, and we have our big ship with a couple of modules slapped onto it. And 50 crew. And it's February 20th. So, fuel. If you travel around here, in star systems you don't use any fuel. So even if you have 0, you can still travel around here. Bit weird, but you know, that's how it is. As soon as you leave a star system though, you need fuel. Now, this is the lovely blue planet, which is a red planet. Hello.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Ur-Quan. You are trespassing within Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions.
It's not my fault.
It is therefore deemed to be independent.
Ooh.
This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions.
If you would be so kind, please.
You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Ur-Quan.
Promise.
Disobedience will be punished.
Pinky promise. Creepy. Alright. So, we found Earth, but Earth looks a little different now. Let's have a look at it. Also, we apparently have a starbase. Entering planetary orbit. So this is one of the things you will do very, very often. You will sit here, you will do a scan, auto scan. Nothing happens. Not here. You can't scan that. I'm not going to tell you what that is, because the game will tell you. So I'm gonna go back, and I guess we're gonna visit the database. I'm gonna fly past these things so often you won't believe it. The original game, the not HD version, did not have moving objects as far as I remember. These things actually do move.
Attention unidentified space vessels.
Hi.
I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth.
Good for you.
Hyperwave broadcast extremely weak. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional.
The lithium crystals can't handle it.
Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship?
Most definitely no.
Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
One of the things you have to do is conversation, where you always get multiple options to go good, to go bad, to go ugly. No, that's a different thing, right? Yeah. So who are we? This is Starship Scharnhorst. We stand ready to assist you. Yes, that is the resupply vessel. What do you need resupplied? Slave planet. Hierarchy resupply vessel. What is going on here? This is the Starship Scharnhorst. We stand ready to assist.
What? Never mind, look. We won't last much longer. Here's our situation. According to our oath of fealty to the Ur-Quan, we must maintain the starbase, but we have no space vessels of our own, and the shield prevents us from contacting Earth, so we're totally dependent on the Ur-Quan supply vessels for everything we need up here. We know there's a hierarchy base on the surface of the moon, but we can't contact them. The Ur-Quan were supposed to resupply the base at regular 5-year intervals, but we haven't received anything in almost 8 years. What we don't recycle, we can usually synthesize, but to do so, we need replacement radioactives for our generator energy cores. If you could bring us some radioactive elements, we can fabricate the cores ourselves. Are you willing to help us?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Well, he can tell us where, right?
The fastest way to get radioactives in this system would be to land on Mercury and scour the surface for deposits of radioactive elements. But be careful. Mercury's a pretty inhospitable place. Watch out for earthquakes and those high-temperature areas.
Oh, lovely. Okay, we will now leave and get some stuff.
Make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
Alright. I should have probably left to the other side. That would have been faster. Come on, you can do it! Almost! You also don't advance time while you're in a solar system, which is really good. So you can see some of these planetary, well, orbits, I guess you would call them. Those little rings, some are green, some are blue. Well, the outermost one is blue, and the inner one is red. That gives you an indication of the temperature zone. So green is the Goldilocks zone, where you would expect planets like Earth to be. Even here they are moving. Look at that. I just saw Earth twitch. Not Earth on Twitch. That's a different thing. Right. So the red ones are the hot ones, and the blue ones are the cold ones. Now, we could probably have a look at Mercury. Let's see. It says it's hot, right? Alright. Scan it. There's Mercury. So on the detailed screen up there, you can see we have an orbit, we have atmosphere, there's vacuum, we have a temperature. That's gonna be important. So it's pretty hot, not too hot, but pretty hot down there. There's no weather, that is good. Tectonics class 3, so you can expect some earthquakes. All of which is bad for your lander. Now let's do an auto scan here. So there's some minerals, there's no energy signature, and there's nothing living on there, nothing biological on that planet. Excuse me. Oh. You can see different colors there for the minerals. Let's just go down there and have a look, and it shall explain it to us. What we are looking for is these up here. These two. Pretty much. There goes our lander. And that's the temperature. Ow, that was an earthquake, and on the bottom right you can see we're losing people, so I'm gonna abort this right here. Escape. Now while I was down there, you could see on the right hand side a color scale. I think we can actually access that from here somewhere. Let me have a look. Navigate, is it manifest? Cargo, there you go, there's the color scale. So the light blue ones are the cheapest ones, they only sell for $1, and these ones, which we picked up, sell for $8, and these ones, the really good ones, sell for $25. Now this is the cargo hold, it says it has 450 free storage. So that is pretty much, well, 500, plus these, 32 and 18, 500 is your maximum right now. It does not matter if that's a blue ball or if that's a pink ball that you put in there, it's always 1 unit per. They're all the same size, basically, is what I'm saying. But obviously, if you have 500 of these, gives you more credits than 500 of these, right? So that's what you want. Alright, so we're not going to stay here. We did get some of the radioactive elements, which is what we should do. Well, decide on the flight pattern. So, Commander Hay said he wants those, so that's what he gets. Now, before I go back there, I will go through some other planets and moons in the system just to get some more resources. Right, where we're gonna go next? Let's see. Go to Mars? But Mars is further out. I know some of these. Some of these are good, some of these are bad. I'm not gonna bother too much with just random things here. I'm gonna, oop, there's Mars. I'm gonna pick the good ones. Or, you know, the decent ones. There's nothing really that decent in Seoul, anyway. Oh, this is a thing. Gotcha! That took a while. Scan! So temperature is minus, weather and tectonics is class 2. This is completely harmless. Cool. Yeah, there is some stuff here. It's not the best, it's actually quite the worst. It's not the worst though, so we could do that. Now let's have a look here. If you go dispatch, on the right hand side, below crew, it says fuel use. Each time you land, depending on the gravity of the planet, and it's, you know, mass and all that stuff, which you can see out there, it will basically tell you how much it costs to land for once. So if you're only picking up stuff that you... Well, I need to do a little bigger take here. So whatever you pick up here, you can sell. That's, you know, why it has a dollar cost assigned to the quality of the item. And for that money that you get, you can buy fuel. So what I'm saying is, if you spend more fuel landing here for the fuel you're getting in return when you sell this stuff, don't bother landing. You know, pro tip right there. Oh yeah. Let's land here. This thing can shoot. It's awesome, right? That's as fast as it can shoot. Yeah, okay. During the course of the game, you will be able to upgrade this thing a little bit. And as you can see, the map is continuous, so you can drive out on the right hand side and come back in on the left. No problem. On the bottom right, you see our lander. You see it has some green dots. That's the amount of crew you have in there. When that gets reduced to 0, you're dead. And the lander is destroyed. And if you don't have a second one, you can't do this anymore. And on the left of that, you have this big red bar, which is just filled up. That's your storage for minerals, as it says at the bottom there. And you have biodata on the right hand side, which is basically living creatures. When that fills up, you just go escape and go back home. And I'm not landing for that one thing again. That's totally not worth it. So, exit out of this, navigate, and we're gonna go that way. I think we're going to go to Jupiter next. It's nice this time of year, I've heard. I mean, it's February. Pretty cold. Somewhere down there, right? Ah! Let's go here. We are able to scan this, obviously. This is a gas giant. Here you go, Jupiter. Auto scan. Surprise, there's nothing there. There's no surface on the gas giant, right? So there's no minerals. There's no life. And no alien satellites or any other energy-giving thing. So, yeah, that's good. You don't want to go there. Forget it. Since we're here, we're gonna do that guy. Io. Hi. Tectonics class 4, no weather. Freaking cold, but you know, at least there's no fire. Gravity is pretty low. And those are the minerals we're looking for, the good ones, the mostly good ones. So let's see what we can pick up. I guess we're gonna start over here. Yep, there's tectonics, alright. Now the challenge is you have to watch the actual map while you're driving, and you have to watch the map below that where you see where all the minerals are. And that's the perfect time for an earthquake to strike. Always has been. Or you might even land on them, just, you know, by sheer luck. Yeah, there's not much to this, really. Oh, dang it, ow. Don't do that. Don't have that much crew. Okay. I guess we do one more take on that one. Crew members do refill whenever you relaunch the lander, but you know, you only have a certain amount. They're not for free, really. Not in any stretch of the imagination for free. Come on. Nope. There you go. Got them all. Almost a full cargo hold though. That's good. That is really good. Yeah, that's nice. We can do one more of those. I mean, that looks good, right? Yeah. Nope, 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 there. Let's do the second moon as well. Europa. Well, there's some. Alright, yeah, sure. Gonna take these. Completely harmless planet. Well, moon. That's no moon. Pick up the good stuff, and then the rest has a value of 2, which is, I guess, not bad if you don't get anything better. Well, I think I'm perfectly happy with this. Just gonna fill up the cargo hold as much as I can there. And there we go. That should be enough. Yeah. And the others aren't really good. No, the green one there has completely nothing on it, for example, so don't even bother. Where else? That's Jupiter, and that right there is Saturn. Where are your rings, buddy? That one. Come on, do it. That's weird. Keyboard didn't want me to. Well, there's nothing really here. Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Alright, let's check that one. One of the cheapest. So you just press enter there real quick to just, you know, abort the energy and biological scan. Not abort it, just complete it. Fast forward. Yeah, I'm not gonna, no. Forget it. So that leaves, what? Pluto, I think. Nope, it's on the other side. Of course it is. Isn't that down there, Saturn? The green one? I think I'm gonna check that on my return flight. Yep. Shut up. I can hear you. Pluto. Abundant minerals. Oh, one blip actually. Oh, did you see that? Right there. Down there is an energy blip. That's what they look like. So let's, yeah, well, let's get the cheapest mineral you can get. No, that's the most expensive one. Yeah, 5 of them. And then let's come over here. Whenever you find something like this, you just drive into it. And some crew. Mayday from surface! We've come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain! They killed Kowalski, Fritz, Chin, O'Donnell, and all the other guys. And 3 of the Lieberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunner can't penetrate the ship's hull armor. We are We are initiating emergency launch procedures. End of transmission. Oh boy. Are you prepared for this?
Attention, big mean hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty Captain FWIFFO. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spottywa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spotty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spotty, is Huffy, Muffy, Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close.
Right.
I hope
Good
nobody
save.
got hurt.
No. Attention, alien vessel, identify yourself or be destroyed. Hi there, friend. We come in peace and mean you no harm. Don't kill us! You attacked our lander, killed our crew, prepare to die. I can't focus when this guy is on screen. Look at him. Yeah, exactly. Here.
Are you sure? Because your statement is often just a more polite way of saying, attention alien vessel, identify yourself or be destroyed.
Whoops.
In any event, I am Spotty Captain FWIFFO of the void ship Star Runner, placed here in this planetary system as part of the powerful Earth-powered Star Force, which our masters, the Ur-Quan, established here to make sure the Earthlings don't do anything tricky.
Good idea. So, what are you doing here, Blue?
About 20 years ago, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved. They made a valiant effort against the superior Ur-Quan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Ur-Quan armada, right up to the point at which the Ur-Quan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them.
How unfortunate. And on that note, we're going to end it for today. Thank you very much for watching the first episode. I'll be back probably tomorrow, if not then the day after, depending on when I actually have to release this one. To fill in for episodes that I can't give you because they are pre-recorded. So sorry again, but I see you all next time. That's it for today, guys. Goodbye.